Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Crafter. I almost forgot the name of the game for a second. We are here in our new home. And, you know, I've been debating about where to go from here, like what we want to build. We're gonna deconstruct that one too. Ooh. Some stuff left on the ground there. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to build another one next to this one, another module, and then just have them all in line rather than around a corner. Yeah, just like that. And then we can build the lockers this way again, but just right next to each other. I don't know if there's space for 3 across, and that kind of frustrates me because of these little bits in there. Yeah, it has to be that much forward, which I don't like. But, although I guess we could just do 2 on each wall then. You know, then it, yeah. Huh. What do we want here? If we change this one to be as far over as we can. Okay. And this one can be right next to it as close as we can. We do the same thing on the other side. Oh, we don't have enough. Is there space for 2 at the end? I guess there sort of is. Sort of, being the imperative word there. And oh, 1 away. Surely there's 1 more iron in here somewhere. No, there isn't. Okay, we can find one outside. I need iron right here. Easy. Perfect. Oh, look at how blue that sky is. This one's too far forward. Why are you so far forward? You can be further back. I'm certain of it. There we go. Now this looks good. Organized. Okay. And then we can do something like iron, magnesium. This can just have all of that. Titanium. Just have all of that. Cobalt. Titanium goes here. Silicon. I don't have a lot of silicon though, do I? Maybe we'll do ice/silicon. And I can just have all of those. This one can be rare metals. T3 heater available. So rare metals being the uranium, the iridium. Cobalt, a couple in there, titanium, magnesium. Okay, and then we'll keep this out food / miscellaneous. Which it is. Okay, eat one of those. Hey, how's our food doing over here? Growing 65%. All right, I like that. Grab just one ice to make some water for ourselves as well. Okay, so we just unlocked the T3 heater. That is probably Iridium rod. Whoa, that's definitely not something we have now. Redrill. Okay, let's just harvest some more base resources from around. I want to go exploring and find more like aluminum and more advanced stuff so we can keep building up. But I also... I think we can... Well, I talked about this in the last episode, didn't I? Of like, does it make sense to... The question was like, does it make sense to have stuff hoarded in? For example, like if I have a bunch of iron in the locker, iron just is used in like everything, but just one iron doesn't necessarily do a lot, but one iron could also be one of these wind turbines. And should I have it stored in the locker, or should I just have it stored in the wind turbine, you know? But the thing also that I found with that is that, well, we look at things here, the things advance so much in this in terms of how much they produce. So like T1 0.3, T2 4.5, T3 28.5. So the T3 is worth what, 6, almost 7 of the tier 2s, and this one is worth 15 of the tier 1s. So if we can get to the point where we have even one of these, the tier 1s do almost nothing, you know? Power-wise, it's less so, I will say, because the wind turbine, 5.5 of those is basically a T1, a little more, but, you know, the T2, it'd be like, what, 16 of those? Yeah. Which are easier to make, but yeah, same thing with the drill. Like, the pressure goes up quite a bit in that one, but it goes up so much in tier 3. Once you hit tier 3 of stuff, I think it's a big jump. I mean, they're all big jumps, aren't they? No, not ice. Titanium, get a lot. Cobalt, not so much. Ice and silicon, quite a bit, actually. Well, I guess a decent amount. They're blended together, so it's harder to see. We are so close. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep harvesting stuff around here until we reach the blue sky, and then see where it is. I mean, it's looking pretty blue now, but I guess it's not officially classified as blue just yet. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best strat to, like, go around and collect things like this. I think it might be a better, yeah, strat or efficiency to be putting stuff, like, in wind turbines and having all your resources constantly in things that are built. But I just like what I'm doing here in this. I think it feels better. These are floating, which is also interesting. Maybe if I keep spreading it out over here and, like, the land dips down, then we can put a foundation under it with stairs up to it or something. I don't know. Iron. Magnesium, just a bit. Titanium, a bit of that. Cobalt, a good bit. Drink that water. we're so close. 173 in climbing. $174. Oh boy. We are nearly there. Our first big achievement. And inventory is full. Let's just stand out here and wait. Look at this beautiful blue sky. Wow, we've done it. New blueprint received, advanced craft station. Oh, what does that take? 3 aluminum. Okay. All right. Well, we hung around, and I think now it's time to go on another journey, see if we can find more aluminum. This will probably open the T2 deconstruction module. Is that's my guess. When we craft the oh, let's check on our plants, our fruit. 87%. Okay. Then we'll eat one of those just to keep us up. Let's make 3. And then we have our compass now. So that's north. I think we've already got everything from there. You know what? Let's explore over here. I want to know what's up with these things. And if we can find different minerals on the ground around them. Because I'm guessing you can. Ooh, and a chest. A crate. Why call it a crate? It's a chest. Even if they call it a storage crate, we know what this is. Nothing really exciting in there. I guess we'll take it and just, you know, more resources. Oh, God. Oh, God. Whoa. This already looks weirder. But it's also tough to tell because of the light from the meteor shower. Oh, whoa, what? This is just cobalt, right? What is this stuff over here? Why does it glow green? I don't like it. I'm scared. That was way too close to us. That was way too close. Ah, what is this? Aluminum. Oh, okay. See, that's what I thought might happen, is we can just find aluminum over here. Dear God in heaven. Jesus, this is scary. Okay, so I'm actually really glad that we put the new home where we did then, because I want to run around here and find aluminum, which, you know, might be easier in not whatever's going on. Okay, so when they crash, the stuff isn't in the ground. You don't have to harvest it. It's just like scattered about and you can pick it up, basically. Yeah. Oh, inventory's full. Okay, so let's run home then. But we're gonna have to use an oxygen capsule anyways. So, you know what? Yeah. We might as well run over here. See if we can find any more aluminum real fast, which is right there. Storage chest. Ooh, multiple blueprints. Let's eat that too. I guess we'll take... Oh, there's lots more aluminum and stuff everywhere. Let's take that. Let's put just the iron away, the titanium for now. We'll take the uranium. I know that we'll come back. We'll get the rest of the stuff later anyways, but... Is there more? We've got 3 aluminum right now. Forget it. We're throwing the iron. Give me more aluminum. I don't know what the respawn rate is like on this stuff, but... Whew. Okay, so we figured it out. This is now our aluminum farm over here. Interesting. And exiting out, we're now in clear blue skies again. Look at this beautiful blue sky. So even though the aluminum is a bottleneck for a ton of stuff, obviously we want to make the tier 2 crafting station first. And then see what cool stuff we can unlock from that. Do we have any new messages either? No, not yet. Advanced crafting station. Ooh, it's a big one. Okay, let's put it right at the back then. In the center. Wow. Okay, so that's what makes an iridium rod, is extremely condensed iridium. Same thing with uranium. Oh, tier 4 oxygen tank. So we need super alloys. We need lots of super alloys. Oh, and we can make super alloys from everything. Wow. Rocket engine and jetpack. Oh my god. This allows you to fly in the air and increase displacement speed. Propulsion 150. This just got super cool. Okay, this is amazing. First of all, though, what else can we make? We won't make that for a little while yet. We could make a tier 3 vegetube. We don't have enough. Oh, let's decode these. Yeah, decode. Recycling machine. T1 GPS satellite. Yeah, probably. I can't even see where to craft them yet. Oh no, because they're both out here. Recycling machine. Microchip deconstruction and super alloys. Breaks items down into their core components. Very cool. And the T1 GPS satellite. Yeah, I don't think we know where that's going to be yet, but that sounds super cool, because my guess is you can put that in the air and that'll give you some sort of map, because it can give you, you know, like satellite positioning and stuff. Oh my god, this game is amazing. It's amazing, and I love it. Okay, throw that in there. Throw that in there. You know what? Let's make a bigger solar panel, because power we have been struggling with a little bit. So let's make this out here. Although once we reach enough pressure, we are just going to get the nuclear reactor, I think. Although there's a good chance that might also require uranium rod rather than just uranium. Although maybe, you know, it's the tier 2 that'll require that. Ore extractor. Yes, this is what we needed too. We can just go place that over in the aluminum field area. Okay. No, we need the ice, because we're gonna turn that into water for us. Storm? Yeah. Let's go get some more aluminum. Bring that back. Then we can start making some of the bigger machines. Start upgrading our stuff. Oh man. I wonder how much, as the planet changes, will like the storms change and these environmental events. Yeah, this stuff is all cool. Yeah, and this stuff's just laying on the ground, so I guess we can pick up the loose stuff, but I'll tell you what I'm after. I don't want to be digging. What I'm after is aluminum. Oh, iron? Oh, no. Iron! What a cool resource! No, that's the same thing we've had from the beginning. It's not cool. What is that? Aluminum. Hello? A little, like, rover or something that crashed down? Or a little... an interesting little ship? Cobalt. Can I not get in this one? I thought I'd be able to get in. I wanted to get in and see something cool. No. No, I guess... oh, whoa. Oh, I can get in. Oh, we could deconstruct those. at some point. Oh, and look at all this. Aluminum. Wow. Stereo. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Iridium, aluminum, microchip. Yes. Wow. Okay. That's uranium, not iridium, but we did get iridium as well. Incredible work. Well done, everyone. Guess we'll take those for now, too. Okay, so anything that I think I might not be able to get into, question is just, have I looked around enough at it? Have I, you know, looked at it from all sides, made sure made sure we've checked every angle? Because there might just be, I might just have to jump around a little bit. I might have to really work to get my way in there. Lots of aluminum coming with us here. Yeah, just more of that stuff in there. That's fine. Ooh, okay. Very successful salvage mission there. I don't like all the meteor showers. I mean, it is good that they give more resources and stuff, but you know what? I'm okay without them. They scare me. And it looks like it's coming right for us. Okay, no, we're getting away. It is gonna land back there, though. That one was aiming for us. Tried to get us, but it couldn't. Okay, okay, okay. Can't make anything over here yet, can I? No. I actually probably can make the iridium rod fairly soon. We have a lot of iridium. I know that aluminum's sort of a rare metal. Not fully rare yet, but let's place the plants and other stuff over there, and fabric, all that random stuff for now. Let's decode. T2 torch, that's better, yeah. And a shredder machine. Sulfur, oh, we don't have sulfur just yet. And a shredder machine, what does that do? Destroys items placed inside. Okay, so, and that needs osmium and explosive powder. Whoa. Well, we've clearly gotten past the sort of tutorial starting stuff. Why would we want to destroy stuff rather than breaking it down into core components? I guess maybe you just had enough of everything. Okay, how much do these give? 40 from a squash, so the squash is just as much as space food. Okay, this is great. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. Let's make one of these. And then what do we need for this? Yeah, let's make a big heater. Big heater. Titanium and silicon. We have both of those. Wow, so our heat now, it's probably very warm in here, I would imagine. I think it's funny that these ones have to be placed inside, like the heaters are placed inside. Minus 17.5 energy, though. That was a lot. Yeah, we're down to just 8.5, but look at the heat. 33, climbing way faster now. Pressure is the next one. Pressure. Oh, we've got everything we need for that. Let's throw the iridium back in, and the uranium. We don't need any more of that right now. We can throw in the squash for now. Let's take 2 silicon, because I don't know what needs what. Take some of that. Take some of that. Some of that. All right. So this is 2 aluminum. 2... Oh, we're going to run out of power. We need to make some more of these, actually. Yeah, it's 8.5 for one of those. Okay. Ooh, it's big, though. Look at this. And this generates heat and pressure. Just a little bit of heat. Not really a lot of heat. Less than the tier 1 heater. But so much pressure. So we're probably... we got 10 available there. Yeah, look at our pressure now. 42. It was really, really low just a moment ago. Yeah, we just added 34 pressure. So all the other ones only total to 8 something, or around 8. Okay, so that's good. Tier 3 grower. Yes, let's do that. What else do we need for that? Silicon, magnesium, aluminum. Let's make a couple of waters. Tier 3 vegetube. All of these ones are tier 2 now, right? Not tier 1. But even still, I think we could probably get rid of some of them. Except that I still have more... Yeah, let's just build these ones first. Oh, does this have to be outside? Yes! Okay, okay. You know, we've built enough that now they have to start going outside. Because they're so... I don't know, big or powerful or something. Generate so much oxygen. You know what? Let's take... actually, no, it's because it's already there. We'll just leave them. Snap it down. And we're out of power again. Do we have any aluminum left? We do not. It's going to be back to the tier 1 solar panels. What else do they need? Iron and silicon. There we go. That's something. Now look at this. So much oxygen production. So much more pressure and heat than we had before. But I no longer have any, I don't have any orders, in a sense, you know? I mean, orders sounds weird, but any messages? We don't have any goals. That's all messages. Oh, and these are messages, and these are the logs that we found. Okay, so what are the next things that we unlock here? Biodome. Perfect place to grow plants and generate O2. Interesting. The nuclear reactor. That one's so close. Yes, and that is what we need. Hydration level low. We'll get there. Grass spreader. Spreads grass outside, which generates biomass. Flower pot. Okay, nuclear reactor, what do we need? It does need a uranium rod. Oh, and 3 super alloys and 2 water bottles. It's 9 for... I don't think we have 9 uranium. We have 5. Okay, so... You know, the goal now is just to go out and explore more, like we did before, and find more stuff. I think actually really what we need is to go back to... Yeah, let's throw both of those in. Go back to the aluminum field and get more of that stuff. And we can transfer out. Like, we can start moving to the larger solar panels rather than some of the smaller ones. We can get rid of the old, smaller drills and just make some of the larger ones. With enough aluminum, actually, yeah, we can change our old... Be very easy to get rid of the old flower growing tubes, vegetubes, and get some bigger ones there as well. You know, we will, just to get rid of this, we're going to take this crate. That's aluminum there, isn't it? Cobalt, I guess we'll take you too. We don't need to. Aluminum. Aluminum is what we need. On the hunt, eyes peeled for it. I think we already took the aluminum from in there. Wait, did I even see this one? I think I got distracted by this thing. I did not see it because it also has uranium in it. Distract it just so we're... Destroy it. Distract it! Just so we are not distracted, we will destroy it. Throw one of those down. I want the aluminum instead. Iron comes and goes. Titanium, we have a decent amount of as well for now. But the aluminum is value. I hope we make it home before we have to use another tube. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm always in this mindset of like, I don't want to waste the resources. I don't want to waste this or use this up. Like, there is cobalt everywhere, you know, and loads of it. And it seems to respawn in areas and other stuff. So I don't think I have to worry about running out of cobalt, which means I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm using the oxygen, like tanks or whatever they're called, capsules. We had plenty of time anyways. Okay, so what do we want to make with this? More of the T3 vegetubes? We could. Gives us a lot more oxygenation, but what does that give us? Grass spreader, flower pot, and bigger heaters. That's actually everything that we have over here. Because we're at parts per trillion, parts per billion, and parts per million. There's only one in parts per billion, that's the T4 heater. So I guess maybe we're not as worried about oxygen. Like, it's kind of easy actually to get that up, but it doesn't have as many important unlocks. Pressure, I think, is what we want. I think we want to make more drills. To make more drills, though, we are going to need more power. So let's make some more solar panels. We're getting there, uranium. Why don't you all face the same way? I don't understand why when I place one and then go to place another, they overlap like that. I'm gonna deconstruct this one because I don't like that it's in my way. We need more magnesium. And how much power do we have now? 35 available. Let's make one more of the big solar panels, and then I think we can only make one drill right now because we've spent quite a bit of our supply of aluminum. Can't make another T3 heater because we'll need way more iridium than we have. I think if we can find... Well, I kind of want to go explore another wreck at some point. But, should we be making super alloys? I guess maybe we should, to get the bigger oxygen tank and the bigger backpack. But it's 6 of each, and we can find the super alloys in some of these places. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of magnesium. Still not a ton of silicon, but you know, we're getting there. How are we doing over here? 69%. Pressure's getting up. Yeah, getting an ore extractor would be so good. Even if we just get one that extracts aluminum over in that area, that would be super cool. Biodome will be the next one. Then sign. Customized label. Okay, so there's not much else being unlocked from that. Launch platform is the next thing we're gonna unlaunch, but that's... Or we're gonna unlock, but that's a ways away. And its recipe. Blueprint pinning. Interesting. Foundation angle, cool. Atmospheric water collector. T5 backpack size. Yeah, that's gonna be a ways away. Nuclear fusion generator. T4 drill. This one, I think. Oh no. So this is. That's all that is unlocked, or is going to be unlocked, in all 3 of these rows, and then everything else is just in the total. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And what do I need? The jetpack sounds pretty cool. But we need so much more iridium and uranium and other stuff. Okay, you know what? Let's do this, though. I didn't mean to eat that. I meant to take it, but that's fine. We'll take that. We'll make some water for ourselves. Let's try going somewhere even farther away. You know, like I'm only going a little bit. We could try... Over there kind of looks like a different biome as well. I mean, I do just need more aluminum and more of that, but I want to go explore and see if we can find more ruins. Also, is this a cave in here? Let's go see if we can find this. Let's go see if this is a cave. Because I could just be farming more resources and building more stuff. Like more of the same stuff that we have, and wait till that unlocks. And I guess that's fine. But I also want to... Oh, look at this. This is a cave where ice has melted. Is it going to be dark in here? No, it's very red. And this is definitely iridium on the ground. Magnesium, iron, iridium. Cobalt. That aluminum? I guess we can collect some of that from in here too. Very cool. Is that more ice that's still melting back there? That's what it looks like. Okay, so we'll get a lot of aluminum here, more iridium, a lot more iridium. Probably enough to make another of the T3 heater if we want. What is that? Is this just titanium? Yeah, it is. It just looks weird from the side there. Yeah, that's just titanium. Well, I kind of want to explore more. Oh, hello. Can I get this? Thank you. More like wrecks and find more wreckage to explore. Ooh, there is more ice that is melting more. Oxygen level low. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Hydration level low. We'll take care of it. There is a crate up here, a storage crate. Uranium, we want that. Aluminum. Bean seeds. Well, obviously I'm excited for those. Maybe it's good, but I'm not as concerned. Kind of want to keep the space for other things. I mean, there's loads of it. We can just get a bunch of this stuff for sure. Got 12 right now. That's plenty. A little bit of aluminum, although more aluminum is always better. Let's just do a quick run around and see if there are any other crates or other things. I mean, that's clearly more ice is going to melt and we can go further that way as we terraform, or at least that's what it seems. Oh, there is something over here. There's stuff along the bottom. There's so much in terms of resource. Blueprint. All right, time to, yeah, make some decisions here. Blueprint. Let's just drink the damn water. We don't need the water. We need the uranium. We need the blueprint. We definitely need that super alloy. Iridium, you're going back in. Sorry. I think we'll actually keep the bean as well. Over the iridium? Yeah, we've got lots of iridium at this exact moment in our inventory right now. And it goes way down there as well. Okay, let's not hurt ourselves. We don't want to die from fall damage. That's just ice and other stuff. So it goes down as well. Huh. This is so cool. All right. But let's head back out for now. Let's go. Also, yeah, the beacon, very helpful, because without that, I definitely feel like I would have been lost. Oh, down there it just goes out and into that area. I'm betting that area we're gonna find sulfur. That's my bet. Aluminum over there, sulfur down in there. In the cave is iridium. But there's another crate. Our inventory's full. It's okay. We'll run back, then we can explore out that way again for crates and stuff. New blueprint received, launch platform. Like what? Super alloy, titanium, and iron. Greatly speeds up the terraforming process by sending rockets into space. 55 energy per second. But I guess a lot of terraforming process. Do I need to build rockets with that as well? Or not? I don't know. Okay, decode. Screen mapping. Mapping is so good. That one's not over here. It must be at the second one. Clouds in the sky. Reach clouds. There are finally clouds. Amazing atmosphere. I wonder if that means meteor showers are going to stop, but then we might get things like rain or thunderstorms. Okay, so there's the mapping one, but where am I supposed to build that? Oh, screen for mapping. Well, I think we're going to need another desk then. Maybe I can move that higher up on the wall or something. I'll need iron for that. Okay, first of all. Well, the super alloy is rare, so we can keep that in there. Let's move our bean seeds here. Not as worried about those. Move one of those in. And we do have 9 uranium. Let's do this. You know, it doesn't... Is this a sandstorm? Nope, this is the explosion thing. So the meteor shower's still going strong. Please don't blow up any of my stuff. Okay, so now we just need 3 super alloy. But if we get titanium and silicon, we can make another big heater. Which we will do for now. Okay, so that's good. And the super alloys we can make by just combining all of the elements that we have. Which maybe we should do. I think we need 2 more of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 that we need to combine, isn't there? Make a super alloy. Oh no, because the 6th is aluminum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. How many do I need? I need 3, and right now we have 1. But also I need them... I need it to make everything else too. With 3, we could build the nuclear reactor. I think I will build that actually. 86.5. It's a lot of power generation. But we could also use the super alloy to build oxygen tanks, backpacks. Oh, the iridium rods we can use. So if we find a little bit more uranium, just a little bit more, and then we can go back into the cave and find a bunch more iridium, and we can make ourselves a jetpack. I think that's That's what we should be doing. For sure. It's what we should be doing. The only other upgrade over here is the T3 mining speed microchip, which maybe we should make. I don't know. Oh, and the T2 torch. Better lighting, but we need sulfur for that. You know what? Let's make the super alloys. Let's make some water. And then we can make a nuclear reactor. This is gonna have to be outside, right? Yeah, it is. Big nuclear reactor. What could go wrong is that achievement. What could go wrong? So what are we looking at power-wise now? An extra 95. 12T1, 8 wind turbines. We can keep them, I guess, for aesthetic purposes. I mean, they are generating some. 9.6. It's not a huge amount. But just the 5 tier 2 and 1 tier 1. It's generating huge amount. But all the tier 1 solar panels, they do still generate a decent bit if we stack them up. Maybe we should put these back out. Yeah, just to keep the power generation up. Need 3 super alloys for each of those. And I only have enough. We have 2 aluminum left, so we can make 2. Or we could just make another T3 drill, which I think is what we're gonna do. So what unlocks next? The ore extractor is what we want. Yes, it is absolutely what we want. Now, let's go hydrate some and make sure we've eaten something. I'm actually going to take both of those out because these are probably fully grown now. No, it is. So let's take it out and replace it with a bean and see how much the bean is worth. We'll eat the eggplant because it's not as much. Oh yeah, well, if we click it in there, we have to right click. Duh. Okay, ice and more oxygen. Yeah, no, this is enough. Let's run back this way. I want to explore the cave more. I want more iridium. I want that jetpack. We need to find uranium. Now that's gonna be harder to find. I think we've only thus far found that in like crates and well, just in crates. We've only found that in crates in like ruins and stuff. I want to explore the sulfur fields and I want to explore those ruins at some point too. But let's do another big uranium or iridium farming. I don't think we'll find any more uranium here. So you know what, actually, let's not do it right now. I know there's no more iridium in here. We haven't, I don't actually know that. The ice up there could still melt. It's that ice melting that could give us stuff. Reveal things to us. Maybe there's more crates. Also, we did find not only iridium, but a lot of aluminum in here too. So we can use more aluminum as well. You know, speaking of which, there it is. Just check all of down here, make sure there's not anything hidden away. I doubt we can make it up this, but we can try. Kind of jump our way up. Perfect. Aluminum's good too. I forget what else was in here. We will take the iridium. You know what, let's take one of each of those. We can use those up. Oh, and the aluminum was there too. New message received. Now this will be interesting. What could the new message be? No, not iron. I really didn't want the iron. You know what? We're throwing those back too. I don't care. Whoa! Oh, interesting. We've got a little pose there. Didn't realize that was a thing. Let's go see if the door area up there is opened. Oxygen low. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. No, the ice is still covering that. Oh, oxygen. Aluminum. We can check this other crate. I don't remember what we left in there. It's starting to look translucent, though. I think that'll melt soon enough. Snapia seed. And then there wasn't really anything else, was there? Let's do that, and then I think inventory's, well, not quite full, almost. Now we're full. Okay, run back home with these. Now if we can just find 2 uranium, I think we might still need a tiny bit more iridium, but 2 uranium. See, now it looks kind of less menacing, but also still worrying. I don't know. I guess the meteor showers, it's probably due to the proximity of all these other large bodies out there flying around. Let's make one of those. Oh no, we definitely have enough now to make another one when we need to. Okay, but we also have aluminum. New message, new message. To whoever receives this message, I'm a planet crafter sent to the Megoria Ill planet, or Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you are near. Maybe you are a planet crafter as well. The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There is not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant than this hell. If anyone can send me help, please do it. How do I help there? Okay, you know what? We need 3 of those. We need more silicon. Shoot. And cobalt. Damn it. We need more of everything. No. 3 super alloys. Backpack first. I think we do backpack first over oxygen capacity. I don't remember which backpack was. I think it was magnesium. Titanium, of course. Of course it'd be titanium. Obviously. Okay. Is there any... There's nothing else that I need super alloys to make, right? T3 mining. Although, you know what? We can do that after. We have enough to make both. Big backpack. That's what we do there. Cobalt. Both silicon. Titanium. We have a magnesium and an iron. Another super alloy. And then tier 3. So we mine even faster. And I think... How the beans doing? 54%. What else should we be building? Maybe more food growers. Actually, would probably be a good idea. I like the idea of that. And one more. Yeah, there we go. Let's grow some other stuff. Another squash. I guess some eggplant for now. We're gonna eat that. Make some water to drink. And then what we need to do is we need to run out and get more aluminum. So we are gonna run this way. Wait, how close are we to that ore extractor? Right there. Ore extractor available. Osmium. We're not close to it at all because I don't know where the hell we find osmium. You know what? Let's forget it all. Let's run down towards the sulfur. We always find more stuff and get more cool stuff when we find ruins to explore. And granted, those ruins, the wrecks, are much farther away. Did I see this chest? Oh yeah, I saw this chest before, but I don't think we ever looked in it because our inventory was full. Well, let's check right here. Whoa, not much of anything. Okay, that's fine. It's all right. Not everything can be filled with uranium and blueprints and other stuff. Let's see. I'm sure there's going to be sulfur over here. This got a little like tower thing coming out of it. Oh, this is sand. This is actual desert. Over there it's just barren, but here we have actual real desert. I'm not seeing any sulfur. But, I mean, if the sulfur isn't here, then where is it? I don't know. I would have thought for sure it's over here with all, like, the yellowy clouds and stuff. Look at this. This wreck is going to be big to explore. All this stuff littered in the ground all around it. Oh my god. Wow. Look at it down here. So cool. So much stuff. Oh man. I bet I can't deconstruct any of it. That's too bad. Okay, so that looks like a staircase down. I don't want to go downstairs or anything yet. So we're just gonna come over here. Oxygen level critical, I know. Can't deconstruct that either. Okay, there's one crate, our first crate back here. What is this? Oh, a lerma seed just on the ground there. I'm actually not that interested in the lerma seed. Super alloy though, very interested in. Let's drink the water just so we don't have to deal with that. Steria, Tusca seed, Nulna. Those are both new, aren't they? 300% and 400%. Okay, very cool. Very cool. There's a ladder up. I don't want to go up. I don't want us to get too lost here. Squash seeds. I guess we'll take those. Well, we're clearly in like the growing portion of the ship here. Microchip blueprint pinning. I can't imagine how many blueprints we're gonna have that we're gonna need to be pinning stuff soon, but we will see. Okay, we went. Okay, I think the only way to go now is up or down. But I guess let's go down here because it's closer to the exit. We are going to have to get out soon because we've only got one more oxygen capsule. Blueprint microchip. We definitely do not need all these eggplant seeds. But there's not much else around to loot at the moment. Come on, let me through. There we go. Bean seeds, I guess we'll take that. This was like a growing ship or something. Bioplastic nugget, aluminum, iridium, and uranium, which is really good. Nulna seed. Okay, let's get rid of some of these bean seeds. And actually the Pisteria seed. Oxygen level, and that's all just iron. Spacesuits I don't need. Okay, it is time to exit this place. Oxygen, need that real fast. Let's get out. We gotta head home. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more if we're exploring that. Okay, well, we didn't find sulfur in the desert here, but this is definitely a desert area. Good to note. All right, let's run home. The terraforming's definitely getting up there. I'm very interested to see, like, that message from the other guy. Is that something that's just like flavor and to like add to it? Or is there actually some way we can send help? Like when we build the rocket launching platform, will we then get like blueprints for rockets? Will we be able to send rockets back to, I don't know if it's like a government or a corporation or something that we're in debt to. I feel like it's a government because it said this planet is not claimed by any corporation. And also if we were a criminal, then it would make sense then that it was like government that we were, you know, paying off by doing this. So yeah, like maybe it's the government that when we'll be able to send rockets to them, and maybe they'll be able to send like rockets back to us with different resources. I don't know what the bioplastic nugget is, what that does, what it's for, how it works. The eggplant, I know you're already like on your way, but let's do squash over there as well. So we have 2 beans, 2 squash now. The Tuska and the Nulna. Well, when we get to the point that we are going to be making more of the vegetubes, those are the ones. All right, decode. Big living compartment. Oh, so it's like 1/4 wide without these things in between. Nice, bigger living compartment. The biodome, I want to try. Oh, that looks cool too. The heat's good there. We want to make the oxygen tank though, so we need 2 more super alloys, which we have the aluminum for. We need 1 more uranium as well. Okay, let's do this too to make that one. Oh no, we need 1 more uranium, but then we need another 2 after that. So I have the 2 iridium rods. I need 4 uranium total. We have 1. We can, so if we get 3 more uranium, then we'll be good. Oh, I need more silicon. Wow, and cobalt. Is this rain? Rain. Oh my god, look at this. Look at how we've changed this planet. The rain. Just mine a bunch of stuff out here. We need more silicon specifically, which we've gotten some of, and we need more cobalt as well, actually. We should make a grass spreader just to have grass around, just so that it's beautiful here, you know? Let's go. Look at this rain. We finally made it to rain. It's so interesting in the way that this one advances too, because it's constantly advancing. Like I can't, unless I deconstruct all this stuff, I can't hold off from like advancing to the next part until I feel like I've completed a part. So it adds this weirdly sense of urgency, but also like it's kind of not urgent all at the same time. I don't know, very cool. 1 more magnesium. Okay, now T4 oxygen tank from 280 to 370, a 90 increase. That'll be a big one. That means that we can go back and do some more serious exploring back there. Although, yeah, we probably need to build a bigger living compartment, and, well, we don't need to do that. I mean, we've got space here. We can make 2 more lockers, actually, and, you know, split up this stuff some if we need to. We need to farm a few more things just around here that we have. If we make another 2 vegetubes, or 3 or 4, actually, and do the 300% and 400% ones, we will have so much more oxygen coming out. Which, again, oxygen isn't going to unlock a ton for us here. We already have the grass spreader, the heater, and the water life collector, tree spreader. But it will increase the terraformation index by quite a bit, the overall one. Which that does unlock things for us. So we can now pin blueprints. What does that mean? Right click on an item to pin the recipe. Right click on an item? I don't know. I haven't encountered an area. Oh, we have to make the microchip first. Blueprint pinning. Pin 1 crafting recipe. Oh! Oh, does this mean then that we can make it with us wherever we are? Because if that's true, then we can make it and we could craft oxygen capsules like just anywhere we are and just stay out forever. I mean, obviously our backpacks won't be anywhere near big enough, but you know, there's only one bigger backpack as far as I can see, the T5. Although actually maybe not. This one goes on quite a bit. Oh, there's so much stuff. Yeah. Machine optimizer to boost the performance of nearby machines. Okay, this stuff gets crazy. Nuclear fusion generator. Probably generates quite a lot. Flower spreader, biodome, grass spreader. What goes into the grass spreader? Hermeseed, aluminum, magnesium, water. Ah, there's so many things. The recycling machine is cool because that way, yeah, if I make something, you know, I make an extra compass microchip, for example, and I decide that I don't want it, then we can get rid of that. Anyways, I am wandering around here looking at things and thinking about things, but this is going to be it for this episode. Look at this now. We have blue skies with clouds, and soon we will have grass and life will return to the planet. We saw the rain, but that will be it for this episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Oh, hey, it says clouds. Oh, yeah. So it doesn't show the next stage as like a task for us. Look at how many times it's going to take me to end the episode. How many tries. Next stage, rain. We already got a little bit, but I guess once it hits that stage, then rain will be a regular occurrence. That's cool. We got to check back on this more often. But anyways, this is where we will end the episode finally. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.